would you say to someone who feels paralyzed by fear of moving forward? They're unconfident in their decisions. They don't know whether things are going to go well. And they are scared of committing. They don't have that level of conviction that they need to actually start to make movements.
Go help somebody else who's paralyzed with the same fear. Don't worry about it. You're good. Just go help someone else who's struggling with the same or similar thing. And I don't mean create it like a self-fulfilling victim circle. That's not what I mean. Like, don't confuse going to help somebody with reinforcing so I can feel better about myself. We do that all the time, right? We create these little echo chambers where we all make ourselves feel better by reinforcing, like, yeah, screw the world. They did this to us. Yeah, they did it to me too, right? Like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Like, genuinely try and help somebody get through the stuck. And the easiest way to do that, it's also very hard, is to make it known that you're struggling, not so that someone will help you. It's just to create a space that somebody will say, me too. Because everybody's lying, hiding, and faking, right? So we don't know which of our friends. Like, it's the single biggest lesson I learned in my career. When I was young in my career, I was pretending that I was more in control, more successful, happier than I felt. Never needed help. I was good. I had all the answers. And if I didn't have the answers, I definitely pretended that I did. Nobody helped me. Why? I didn't ask for it, didn't need it. And I was projecting that I got it all under control until I got to the point where I was struggling so much that I gave up and had to admit it because I didn't have any other choice. And the minute somebody said, how are you? I'd be like, it's been a rough month, if I'm honest. It turns out I was surrounded by people who wanted to help me. They just didn't know I needed it. But I also was surrounded by people who needed help. But they were too embarrassed to share it because when I'm on top of the world, you see this in leadership all the time. Leaders make this mistake. In really difficult times, leaders come into work with a brave face. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Everything's great. And this is toxic positivity. They're not doing it for bad reasons. They're doing it for good reasons. They think they need to put on a positive face to help keep everybody up. But if it's a hard time, what they're doing is making people feel worse because they're looking at their boss going, God, they're so happy in this stress. I mean, I can't even get sleep. What the hell? I'm even more of a loser. But when a boss comes to work and says, folks, this is the most difficult thing I've ever had to deal with work. I do not know how to get through this. And I am stressed and I'm worried, but you know what? We've got an amazing team. I know if we stick together and take care of each other, I know we'll get through this. And I'm not worried. That's the thing that gives me confidence. And everybody goes, oh, yeah, me too. I'm stressed too. Right? The responsibility of the leader is to create the safe space. And so somebody who has the courage to say, I am struggling, not because they're looking for help, not because they're looking for sympathy. Somebody who has the courage to say, I am struggling, simply to create a safe space for somebody around them to say me too so that they can offer their help, that's called being a leader. We call you leader not because you're in charge. We call you leader because you went first, because you had the courage to go first. You are leading the way, literally. And so if somebody's really struggling, you don't have to do it publicly. You don't have to do it online. Just do it to one friend. In fact, I would say it takes more courage to do it to one friend. You see people put these messages out on social. They're by themselves in their room talking to a device to say, here's what I'm struggling with. I don't know how many takes they did to get it just right, which is just weird unto itself. Because that's easy to talk to yourself and then put it up there and get the affirmations online. That exact same conversation to have in person to one person and look them in the eye and say everything you said to yourself in your room by yourself with your device is excruciatingly difficult because that's real vulnerability. And so I challenge somebody to find the courage to say to a friend, I am struggling. I'm stuck. I'm confused. I'm lost. I don't know what I want to do. And if they start fixing you, say, I don't need you to fix me. What I need for you is just to listen. And I guarantee you, whether it's that person or a different friend, someone will say, me too. Now you have a project. Now you have an opportunity to serve. Why don't we go through this together? Let me do everything I can to support you, to help you get through this and find what you're looking for. And you'll find yourself reading books, listening to podcasts, reading articles, not for yourself. You'll find it doing it for somebody else. And that is the most fulfilling thing you can do.